So everybody, welcome back to Spurs 9501 podcast. I've got Olivier from Belgium Spurs Supporters Club today. We're going to discuss the defeat with Chelsea 1-0 yesterday. Olivier, welcome to the podcast. Nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Olivier, give us your thoughts about the match yesterday with Chelsea and the performance and what do you think about it?
First, I want to say all the fans are manager, as you know. We are all managers. Second, it's we are not at the training every day with Jose Mourinho. Okay, don't we can see if the players are good at the training or not. First, it was my introducing. But for the performance yesterday, I think at home we need to play better. I think after 20 minutes, Chelsea has a 77% of possession in our house. It's not possible to have a poor possession like this, I think. For me, the squad on the pitch, for me, except Harry Kane and Reguilon, for me, it was the best choice, I think. But my question is, if do you think that all the players are still behind Mourinho? That's my question, because the performance was very, very bad yesterday.
Yeah.
I think, Heung-min the last two matches, you don't see Heung-min in the game. Other player like Dele, the last two matches were not a top. But my question, yes, is do you think that personally, do you think that all the players are still behind the coach?
I think, yeah, I mean, it's a very good question, actually, and I think nobody knows the right answer to the question. But I think from the body language and the performance, I would say that some players are not fully behind the coach now. I mean, they were happy to play in a negative way in the beginning because they were top of the league and it was giving results. But now they're 8th, 7th or 8th, they're not positive. And I think some players like Son and Dele, you can see the body language is not, as you say, the body language is not good. So I'm not sure if there's, if they're actually happy with the way they're playing. I mean, if you're playing a match at home, you are expected to, attack the other team, create chances, score goals. They're just sitting back and letting the other team attack them. Who can play like that?
Last year, I was in the stadium against Chelsea. I think it was a defeat 1-3. I think I don't remember.
Chelsea won 2-0, I think, yeah.
What?
Chelsea won 2-0.
Oh, 2-0, yes. With a penalty against Aniga, yes.
And Son got sent off, yeah.
Okay, and yes, send off. But the performance was not top, but we, in front of the fans, the team tried to play. Here, there is nobody in the stadium. Like I said you last week, if we play like this in front of the fans, the stadium booing the coach. I think it's.
This is my question to you, Olivier. Do you think he can, if the fans were in the stadium, do you think he would still play that way?
I hope for us, for him, for everybody, because 77 at the first half it was
70%, 70% possession.
It's impossible to play with this possession at home. It's impossible.
Impossible, yeah, it's crazy. So let me ask you a question, Olivier. First, how do you think Toby played? Because I thought he was one of our best players, Toby.
The match in Brighton, Toby was like the whole team for me. His qualities, the long ball, and against Brighton, it's all the long ball were no good. Yesterday, the performance. I think it's. I can give him a quotation. It's 6 on 10. Okay, well, but yesterday for me, Toby was not a bad player.
Not the worst player. No, I think
The
he
worst
played
player
okay.
was not him. No, he made his
What,
game, his match, but that's all.
what did you think of Eric Dyer's performance?
Really?
Yeah, I want to know what you thought of his performance. That's what the whole
Um,
podcast is about, Olivier. Your thoughts.
uh, the problem that I told you last week. For me, Dyer, but well, I repeat, we are all the fans are manager, as you know. But for me, his place it's in the midfield, defender midfield, and not in defense, in central defender. For me, it's my opinion. Um,
But
uh,
he's too slow to play in midfield. With midfield, you need pace to go up and down. He's too slow to play in midfield. So
Toby,
defense is
Toby is not fast. No, he's not
no, but Toby's got good positioning. He can position himself
yeah.
properly to make the tackle. He can do that. And Dyer can't do that, and Dyer can't play in the midfield. So the only place he can play, but he makes some stupid tackles and some stupid decisions. I don't know why.
I don't know why too, because he has the confidence of his coach, his
Yeah,
manager,
yeah,
and he play all the matches. Only in the cup
yeah,
he was not in the team, but all the matches, Premier League matches, he has 90% of matches.
yeah. do you
But
think?
I
Do you
don't know.
think?
Maybe
Yeah,
he's
no.
not. Maybe Dyer is not in a good condition at the moment. But Jose maybe think that he's in good and he put the play on the pitch and he make really a big mistake yesterday. But Davies was not good yesterday.
Yeah.
For me, the position was not good.
Not good. Yeah. What do you think of? Do you think Joe Rodon should have played instead of Dyer?
He's young, I think.
Mm.
He has no experience. Maybe yesterday against Chelsea was not for me a good program for him to play this game. But why not next match? He can play in the defense. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what did you think of Carlos Vinicius? It was his first game as
Yeah.
striker. How? Give me your thoughts on his performance.
If you want to score goal, you need to have ball. To have ball. Yesterday, the first ball he made a head up and it was not in the goal. But for me, you need to give a good ball for this player. And at the moment, can you give me one player can give a good ball for Vinicius? Yesterday, uh, I think he was alone at the front of the attack and run on the right, run on the left, make pressure on the keeper. But that's all. Maybe it's not. It was not a good day for him yesterday, but I think it was a good day for all the team.
Do you think he should have scored from that chance at the end when he had the header? Should he have scored from that cross from Aurier? Carlos Vinicius had a,
Normally, a striker has to put the ball in the net.
yeah.
Yes, he missed a good chance. A good
Do
chance.
you think Harry Kane would have scored that goal?
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
But okay, Vinicius, the first starting in the first match in the starting lineup, he is in the team in not in a good period for me. It's
Yeah.
not easy. It's not easy for me. There is a big space between Osberg and the front of the attack for me. You need someone in the middle.
Yes,
who
there
can
was
do
nobody in the middle, was there?
Yeah, for me, a number 10, like a good number 10 behind the striker. I
But
think it's
that's
yeah,
what normally Harry Kane does. He drops into that number 10 and provides
yeah,
creativity for Son.
yeah,
But if Højbjerg drops deeper to protect the defence, then there's nobody protecting the middle because Sissoko's on the wings covering the wing back. So, that's why that middle was empty. So we needed somebody there.
yeah.
But what do you think about Dele Alli? Do you think he should come back into the team now? And
As all the Spurs fans want, I think we want to Dele back in the team. I think all the fans want to display on the team.
Yeah.
On the team. If I put the question to you, I suppose that you want Dele in the team.
Well, let me put it to you this way, Olivier. Dele Alli could not be any worse than the players already on the pitch. He can't do any worse than them, so why not give him a chance as well?
Yeah, okay, yes, of course.
And what about Gareth Bale? Why do you think Mourinho is not playing Gareth Bale? He's not injured, he's fit, he's a good... Why is he not playing him? What do you think?
As I say in the introducing, we are not at the training. Maybe like Mourinho say at Dele Alli, maybe Gareth Bale is a lazy player at the training. Maybe we don't know.
But the thing is, if you get a free kick, Gareth Bale can score a goal for you from a free kick. You know, that's the thing.
I saw on the social network the fans said why Eric Dyer shoot all the time the free kick. If he scored against Crystal Palace at the end of the game, I don't know in English, but he's the man of the match. Here, unfortunately, maybe he shoot 10 free kicks in the start of the season and no goal.
No goal. So if he's not able to score, why does he keep taking the free kicks?
I don't know. Maybe ask him and give you the answer.
Nobody knows. This is the whole point. Nobody knows the answer to these questions, Olivier. So, Olivier, let's if we come to the end of the podcast now. But what do you think the result is? What's going to happen on Sunday against West Brom? What's your prediction?
All the fans, a win. And a victory with 2, 3, 4, 5 goals. Yeah.
Do you think
the fans want to this game a reference maybe for the next the following match?
Yeah, and do you think if we keep losing matches, there's rumours in the UK that if Mourinho doesn't win against West Brom, he could be fired. Do you think that's going to happen or not? Let's assume we don't win. Let's assume West Brom beat us on Sunday and we've lost 4 matches in a row. Do you think Mourinho can stay in his job or not?
I think yes, because we are still in the League Cup, in the Cup, always in Europa League. But at the end, if we win nothing, I think it's going to be difficult for him to stay for the next season.
Yeah. So you think winning the Carabao Cup is enough to justify him staying for another season?
I prefer the cup, but all the trophy we take all the trophy that he can win, that the team can win, and we will be happy with this.
Yeah. Okay. And what's your final thoughts on the game and the way the team is doing? What do you wish for in the next? You want Tottenham to win, but do you want us to play more exciting style of football?
In this period, it's a difficult period that we have all around the world, and if I take the example of my son, he's 11 years old, and the training are finished at the moment. Then we have only one thing to watch on its TV. And we only want to enjoy ourselves, to watch a fantastic, magnificent match. And yesterday I was surprised that I was in the second half more on my mobile than I watched the match. That I don't want that for the next the following matches.
Yeah, I mean,
Jose Mourinho and the teams have to show.
The commentators in the UK are saying that Tottenham are the most boring team in the whole Premier League to watch.
But if I take the example in December, we were at the first place. But if you analyze, the football was not fantastic. Okay, the tactic was we scored and we stayed behind. Okay, it was okay for the period of October, November, December. But after that, we continue this tactic, that we don't take a lot of points.
Well, this is the thing. If you are top of the league, then people will be happy for you to win and stay at the top of the league.
Yeah, I understand. But I like I like the nice football, and since my 30 years old, I am fan of Tottenham Spurs, and yeah, it was a football in the 90s, like a kick and rush, like we say in French, in Belgium. It was a kick and rush. It was really a fantastic engagement of the player here. The last match, it was really a poor performance, and of course we are happy when the team is at the top of the table, but if you are really you can watch the matches and analyze the matches. The football is not football champagne in French.
Yeah. No, I understand. Listen, Olivier, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure having you on the podcast, and hopefully we'll speak to you after the next match and get your analysis of the match after the West Brom game. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Olivier.
Much.
Take care. Come on, you Spurs. Say "Come on, you Spurs" in French. Say it in French.
Allez les Spurs.
Allez les Spurs. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.